Hello everyone, Tasty Waffle here. It's time for my review of Orson Welles' 1942 classic, The Magnificent Ambersons. This is a wonderful film. Orson Welles is a magnificent filmmaker. So let's not waste any time. Let's get right to it. So the first thing we'll examine is the plot. The plot of The Magnificent Ambersons is the fortunes of a upper-class American family from the Reconstruction era, and how the rise of the automobile industry causes the decline of their prestigious position. The plot here is very solid. Everything grows naturally out of the plot, and there don't appear to be many hiccups in regards to how the plot is all well woven together. I consider a plot like a tree, and that everything in a plot should evolve or grow organically out of the main storyline. And I could tell you that this film does a very good job of that. Therefore, the plot, I give 5 out of 5. The second thing we'll examine are the characters. The characters here are pretty good, but I feel they could have used more depth. The acting is all solid, but I think that we don't really get enough examination into the characters. I would have liked to see more. What we do see is quite good, but I will give the characters 4 out of 5. The third thing we'll examine is the script. The script here is quite genius. Orson Welles began doing radio plays before he started making movies, and like most of his films, this film has the feel of an extremely well-written radio drama. The dialogue is quick, it's fast-paced, it does that ping-pong dialogue that I referred to a couple of weeks ago, and it just flows. It's very snappy. It's a very good script, therefore it gets a 5 out of 5. The fourth thing we'll examine is the depth. The depth here is interesting. Like I said, the characters aren't really as fleshed out as I'd like them to be, so it doesn't succeed in regards of character depth. But an examination of America following the boom of the Reconstruction period, following the Civil War, and how the economy and the overall well-being of the United States started to decline in the post-Reconstruction era. That's a very interesting examination, and it does it very well. Therefore, the depth gets 5 out of 5. The fifth thing we'll examine is the music. The music is very sparse in this film. It's not used a lot, but I always have to ask myself, in regards to music, what does it add to the experience of the film, and does it detract from the film? I can say that while there is very little music in this movie, it adds to the overall experience. Therefore, I give it a 5 out of 5. The sixth and last thing we'll examine is the spectacle. Like Citizen Kane, The Magnificent Ambersons features Welles' signature style, with unique camera angles, very interesting ways of positioning the camera, so that the images are always fantastic to watch. Costumes are nice, the sets are good, and it really pulls you into that world. And none of the images are boring. Therefore, the spectacle gets 5 out of 5. Therefore, when we total it up, The Magnificent Ambersons receives a 29 out of 30. I would highly recommend it. Orson Welles' work is quite genius, and he made many wonderful films, many of which get overlooked because of Citizen Kane. But if I were you, I would recommend watching many more of Orson Welles' great films and see why he's one of the great American filmmakers. So that's my review. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.